Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Harvey Carroll. Now, let me make this clear. I am not taking credit for the development of Dreamtown. But in 2003, when I first came to Ukraine, I was in the Metro Minsk area. And I looked at that large strip of land from Grovny Dnipro all the way down to Obolon. And I said that would be a great place to build a long mall, okay, in a couple pieces. And I got laughed at. I got laughed at by a lot of people, okay? And when I was out talking to business people and stuff, I would make that suggestion. I would say, look, there's a great place, huge population, 300,000 or 400,000 people within like a 5-minute walk to this area and so forth. So here's what I think happened. Now, as far as I know, Colliers Arnold was the one put that project together or initiated it. And I heard that 3 women that worked there basically stole their project, created their own group called SQM, okay? And they started developing it and ran out of money and ran out of contacts to put tenants into the building. Well, I'd also developed contacts with Jones Lang in LaSalle and a guy from the UK that was running it at that time. And I knew that people from the UK had interest in buying Globus, the downtown underground shopping center. Okay, so the people I had met at that time, I think it was Millennium Capital, somebody from Seven Hills, and others, and I'd suggested that if that sold downtown, then they could get the person that owned it to reinvest the money into Dreamtown, which ultimately happened, and that person ended up owning the project, or at least partnered on the project. So, these are things that I dealt with, and I later got to know one of the assistants to the person that owned Dreamtown and made a few suggestions like KFC and even the McDonald's. I wanted a McDonald's Express there, but they put a full McDonald's even though it was 100 meters away. So, I got to know some of those people, and with the assistant, I even looked at other potential mall places or locations within Kyiv. But they weren't quite receptive to it, and they never built any more malls. So, this is just one of the mall developers that I know and I've dealt with in Ukraine or dealt with their administrative assistants that were great financial analysts to be able to package large projects. So, just a note. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.